Hello, it's me, Jennifer Starr. I am on my way home from work. Praise the Lord in the heavens. Okay. It is beautiful outside, and it even feels good outside. Like, it's not even like hot like that. Like, it feels like the way spring's supposed to feel. Because for some reason it was a little hot and humid at the beginning of the week and stuff. It actually got hot. I actually busted sweat and whatever. But I'm much better now. Alright. So the reason why I came to you, I just wanted to talk about me and my self-confidence. I was talking to my mother yesterday on my way home. That's just something that I do. I feel like I need to do something while I'm on my way home. And I asked her about the video that I made that you might have seen. And she said she noticed that I said that I am marvelous. I said that I'm marvelous a whole lot, I think. And she let me know that to someone that doesn't know me very well would think that I am really conceited or basically not somebody that I'm not. I'll say that I'm not that kind of a person. I don't think the world of myself at all times. You know, I'll have to say that the reason why I do say out of my mouth, express that I am marvelous and that I am an amazing person, because it's not only true, but at the end of the day, if you don't know that you are a marvelous person, how are you gonna find out? Or who's gonna tell you? Because, you know, I don't have people walking through my daily life letting me know how marvelous I am or how amazing I am. So that's a great reason as to why I tell myself, or I say it out loud, I put it out there. Because I am not perfect. I like having fun and I'm a great person to be around and stuff, but I have my flaws, I have my many insecurities and everything. But I'd rather do my best to be positive about myself. I am 32. And growing up, I've never, how do I say? I know that I've always known I'm a good person. It's just that I didn't have a whole lot of confidence in myself. And of course, it's nobody's fault, but you know, it's just something that you have to find. Your own confidence, you know, looking into your own self-worth, or like or like Cat Williams said, it is esteem of the self. And yes, that's why that's where I find my self-esteem. It is esteem of myself. Growing older, I have grown to really love myself, and I think that's marvelous. You know, the qualities that I love about myself, you know, you don't know, so I'm gonna tell you. I feel like I'm somewhat funny. I feel like I'm a different person. I feel like if everybody was the same, of course this world would be boring. So I love that I'm somewhat different. I love that I'm sarcastic. I like to laugh. I love that I like to laugh. I love that I enjoy watching movies, and I watch all the superhero stuff and to really get into all that. I like that about myself. I like that I do my best to be positive and have faith. Those are the things that I like about myself, and there's plenty more. Like, I really like my hair right now. It's like whew. If you look back on my Instagram, and I'll make sure to put it down below in the description bar, I had straight hair, or the relaxed hair, like for a very long time, and it was even very long as well. And I decided to take this journey. I think I'll talk more about that in the future. But I like a lot of stuff about myself, but there are the many things that I don't like about myself. Like, sometimes I can be a little defensive about some things. I found that out when I moved down here to Georgia. I'm from South Carolina, and some people from Georgia at my job that I got down here was telling me, like, you know, Georgia's just a bunch of, South Carolina's a bunch of racist people, you know. How did you make it living over there? And I'm like, how do people live in Alabama? I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I know it's there, but geez Louise, man, I love where I come from. And I know I got a lot of that from my big sister. Because she has always promoted where you come from. You have to love where you come from and represent that and never forget it. I took those notes. But I can get a little defensive with that. What else don't I like about myself? I don't like how I feel like I have to be right. And the reason why I don't like it is because I feel it in me, but I just don't want to say anything, and it bothers me. And I know that feelings happen and you can't help what triggers you. I can't stand that. I'd rather be free flowing and, you know, free cool and all the time. But there are some things that irk my nerves, and I just don't like sometimes that it does, because I just want to be nice and sweet at all times. But that's not the case, because I'm human. And I have to tell myself sometimes, you know, feelings are feelings. You can't help those. If you come at somebody wrong while you're up in those feelings, just make sure you do right and apologize where needed. But of course, still express I still feel that way. Might have said it the wrong way, but I still feel it. I've had to do that plenty of times with my husband. I can't stand that it gets that way. You know, I'm not saying I get mad, but just I kind of shut down, like I'm finding that a lot of girls do. I shut down when there are tough conversations that need to be had, and I become defensive, and I just come at my husband wrong. And of course, within 20 to 30 minutes, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to hear you. I am receptive, and I'm ready to give feedback. So, I mean, at least I do it as right as I can, I guess. But I think that goes back to one thing that I do like about myself. I like that I acknowledge that I'm not perfect. I like that I can apologize for anything I've done wrong. I just like this whole adult thing that I feel like I have with me. I can be really playful and childish, because my mother has always said, and still says to this day, that I play too much. But I feel like I got this adult thing and adult mannerisms. And when I say adult things, I'm talking about, say, just like what I was talking about. If I come at somebody wrong because I was in my feelings or in some way, I evaluate myself. That's what adults do. And if there are apologies that needed to be passed out, like I'm passing out cards for a game of spades, I will do that, because I'm adult enough to do that. And that's the way that you make sure not to burn any bridges. That's the way that you make sure to move on in life. Because even if that apology is not accepted, you still did your part. So that's just one of those things that I live by. Just do the right thing, do the adult thing. Because children would hold a grudge and not apologize for what wrong they've done, or how wrong they've come towards people about issues that really make them feel away. Am I doing a lot of this? Oh, and don't worry, I am in traffic. So that's why I'm able to sit here, talk to you, and sit here and drive. But let's see, is there anything else? I think just those are my likes and dislikes of myself. But I say that I'm marvelous because I want to continue to make myself believe it. Is that a way to say it? I think, that confession or saying things out loud really puts it out there. And as you continue to say it, Charles, eventually you're going to start to believe it, okay? That self-esteem stuff is real. That self-esteem stuff could get you in relationships that you don't need to be in and keep you there too. That it's something else. If you feel like you don't have that self-esteem, or if you don't feel like you can get to the point where you can say out loud and to other people that you're marvelous, that you're amazing, that you're splendiferous. If you feel like you're not at that point, try to find one thing. Just start with one thing that you really like about yourself. Try your best not to make it physical. Because there are physical things that I like about myself as well. But one thing about you that you think is really great, and start from there. You can at least say, I like that I smile at people, that I have manners when I walk into a door and speak. That's something that you can like about yourself, because that's not, real big out here in the world for some reason. Stuff like that. I encourage you to continue to try to be your best self and let yourself know that greatness is all up in this region right here, in me. And anybody that doesn't have a whole lot of confidence, I feel, once they start looking into their greatness, they'll be able to find that. So I hope that you don't think I'm arrogant, because that's not me. I say that I'm marvelous because I am. It's just truth. That's all. And I hope you think you're marvelous too.